Hello, beautiful. Chances are, if you have long hair and you like a blowout, you probably have used this before. The Revlon One-Step is, for most, a holy grail item. Honestly, most people don't know how to use it correctly, and people are burning the shit out of their hair with this thing. Now, is this tool the thing that I would choose to style hair with all the time? No. I do know most people are balling on a budget. I do think that it's a very useful tool and it's a very easy to use tool, so I understand why so many people like it. And maybe some of you guys hate it, but we all know it's a very hot tool. You gotta use it correctly or else your hair is going to fall off and die and fall to the floor and it's gonna go poof. And then Brad here is going to sit there and be very sorry for you and feel really bad that your hair fell off. I don't want any of those things, for me and for you. If you're the type of person who likes to use the Revlon One-Step, but wants the most beautiful, healthy, glorious, gorgeous hair ever while continuing to use this, listen the fuck up. I'm gonna be your hair god today and tell you how you can continue to use this with less damage than before. Let's do it! Yeah! Wingardium Leviosa. It's not Wingardium Leviosa. It's like Wingardium Leviosa. You will have healthier hair. Oh boy, you guys are in for a treat today. We have Miss Mannequin! And it's Miss Mannequin from a recent video. Do you recognize her? Wow, she looks very different from the last video. This is the Miss Mannequin from the ballroom video where I did the ballroom updo. Yes, it was very, very, very difficult to get that out of her hair. Her hair was crunched and crackled, but we got it out. A lot of soaking in water, a lot of conditioner, and her hair looks honestly better than ever. I gave her a little haircut. This looks good. Damn, girl. Sorry. So sorry. I don't know why I just did that. Anyways, sorry. I keep on smacking her. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Today's gonna be a lot better for you. We're doing a damage-free little blowout moment. You excited? Yes, she said yes. Sick, sick, sick. All right, so Miss Mannequin's hair, I was gonna say it's nice and wet, but it wasn't, so I'm gonna wet it. So you would have just washed your hair and got out of the shower, right? Maybe you don't shower, maybe you just wet your hair. I don't know your lifestyle, okay? But most people are starting with the wet hair. Okay, her hair is now wet. Our first step to getting a better quality, better looking, less damage blowout with the One-Step styler is, do you know what it is? It is to use hair products. It is so important. I feel like some people almost think hair products are like a scam, or they're all made equally, or they're all fine and like whatever. They're not, truly. As somebody who has formulated hair products for the last 6 years, they're not all made equal. And there are genuinely better ones. And yeah. So do your own research, look at the ingredients, vibe it out. But you need to be using the correct products for your hair. Today, I'm gonna be using a universally great product for anybody's hair. Anybody who wants heat protection, shinier hair, longer lasting blowouts. That is the key point here. This product, Super Gloss Ultra Frizz Defense Spray by me, is going to make your blowouts last way longer than before. I mean, this stuff is magical in every way possible. Trust. All you gotta do to use this is section the hair like this and spray on every single section. This is going to make your blowouts last and last and last. It's almost like a mini keratin treatment in a bottle. That's the best way of describing it. It is salon quality. It is actually a semi-permanent treatment. So even after you wash your hair, this is gonna make your hair look smoother, defrizzed. Your blowout is gonna be retained for longer than you ever thought was possible. Plus, it'll never weigh your hair down and it makes your hair so fucking smooth. This is also gonna help speed up your blow dry time because it's so simple with this product to make your hair really smooth and soft. Now that's really important because the longer we blow dry the hair for, the more damage can occur. So we do not want to be blow drying our hair for 3 hours. We want to narrow it down to like 30 minutes maximum. Okay, we have the product. Sometimes I like to put in a little bit of Hydrify leave-in conditioning spray on the ends just to lock in a little bit of moisture because everybody's ends are dry. I love a good spray product because they're just so easy to apply to the hair without getting your hands all dirty. And I don't know, I just think it does like a very good job at making an even amount of product on the hair in a little amount of time. I'm just gonna brush that through. Another really important thing is to brush through your products before you start blow drying. Okay, step 1 is complete. That is seriously one of the most underrated, most important steps. Put that heat protector in, make sure your hair has the right products in it, and make sure you're hydrating those ends to ensure that they don't dry out and crack and fall off your head and die. We do not want that. The heat protectant that's in Super Gloss spray is going to put a barrier around her hair strands. That way, when we have this really high heat from the One-Step styler, it's not not going to cause as much damage. It's super important. I cannot stress that enough. Next step. You ready? Are you ready? Ready? She's looking and fabulous and gorgeous, just like me today. Miss Mannequin's hair is quite dry naturally, so you can tell her hair's already drying by itself. But my styler actually can do this. I don't know if all of them can do this, but mine actually opens up and you can just use it as a blow dryer. I'm sure most of you guys actually have another blow dryer, and if you don't, then you can let your hair air dry. We want to get the hair to 80% dry before we even go in with this. This heats up very hot. We don't want to have this very high heat on this hair for too long. So getting the hair a bit dry first is the first and biggest step of all. Actually, it's the second biggest step because I think putting heat protector in is the first biggest step. Let's plug her in, baby. Oh, I'm so excited to do a little blowout today. There's nothing that I like more in life. No, there's actually a lot of things I like more in life, but I do love a blowout. We're gonna turn this thing on. Oh my God, this is so tiny without the thing on top. Hey, and we're just gonna start drying this hair. Now it's important that you keep the hair still damp. Like this is almost as much as I want to dry it. If you take out all that moisture, it's going to be nearly impossible to get this curl and wave pattern out and this frizz out. We still need the hair to be a little bit damp in order to do that. Do not over dry it either, or else your hair is going to look frizzy as hell and it's not going to be cute, baby. You don't need that, Miss Girly, okay? You stay cute and fabulous. If you're cute and fabulous, like this video and subscribe, because so am I, and we can be cute and fabulous together. I tend to really focus on the mid sections when I'm doing this rough dry because the roots dry really quick and the ends dry really quick. And we really want moisture in the roots still because this is where a lot of frizz happens. But the mids has a lot of density. It tends to stay wet for a really long time. So really focus on that area. I'm gonna take my rings off, okay? It's always sad when I have to take them off, but I can't really do hair with them on. It's really hard, guys. It's really hard to do hair with rings on. Do you know what the next step is? I feel like I'm in like an auditorium teaching like a hair class right now. Do you know what the next step is? Because I bet you don't. I actually know you don't know what this next step is. If you know what the next step is, leave a comment below before I tell you. The next step has nothing to do with hair, actually. So I'm gonna shock you right now. The next step is to take one of these and one of these and clean your motherfucking brush, okay, baby? Get all those little hairs out of there. It's really not good to have dust and shit all stuck in here. You don't really know when your dry scalp in here and leftover hair products and pieces of hair. It's just gonna cause this to overheat and it's not gonna be a cute look for you and your hair will burst up into flames. Honestly, that's not gonna happen. Something bad will happen. Don't do it. I'm also gonna take a wet towel and just clean the bristles. I know this is a hassle, but I promise it's so worth it. It makes such a huge difference. And trust, it's a really good thing to do for your hygiene. You wouldn't wash your face with like a dirty cloth, so why are you putting a dirty brush in your hair and then your hair touches your face and people are like, why am I breaking out? Maybe it's partly because your brushes and shit have never been cleaned in your entire life and you're putting bacteria all over your face because your hair touches your face. Don't tell me I never told you. Love you so much. Stay beautiful. She is clean as a whistle. All right, Miss Mannequin, you are getting dry because I am talking too damn much. And you really want to clean this every single time you use it. And it'll be really easy if you clean it every time. Boop, 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 just a few hairs in there, done. If you clean this every week, no, still not worth it, okay? Let's talk about now let's talk about heat settings, actually. So we have on mine, we have cool, low, medium, and high. I don't know what low and, oh, cool. That was so dumb of me. I was gonna say, what does cool mean if it has low? It's just cold air. It's just a cold. We're gonna use mine on the medium heat setting today. We really don't need high heat unless our hair is extremely coarse and curly and has the most frizz you could ever imagine. We just do not need that much heat, baby. Say it with me, ready? 1, 2, 3. We do not need that much heat. Yes. See, we're all learning today. Well, I'm not learning. You are hopefully learning. And guess what? If you have really fine, thin hair, low heat, low heat. You do not need anything more than that, I swear. Next step is sectioning correctly. I always go for the same sectioning with everything I do because I think it's the most simple. Because we want to hit the edges of the hair first, I like to section out all the edges of the hair. This is the back of her head. I do a little circle all the way around the head, basically just leaving out the perimeter of the hairline only, because that hair tends to get very frizzy very quickly, and we want it to still be wet when we get to it. So we're gonna start there and we're gonna work our way up. The hair in the middle kind of region right here, usually pretty healthy. The hair around the edges, usually not so much healthy. We wanna get that frizz out. We wanna kick its ass before it can kick our ass and make us look like shit. Okay? I'm gonna make mine look nice and pretty, but yours does not have to look like this. Trust, if I wasn't on camera, it wouldn't look like this. Let's be real here. Boom. Guess what? There's an option today to get extra bonus points. You know what that's gonna be? You get extra bonus points if you have one of these babies, because sometimes you over dry the hair or you take too long, and you do still want it to have a good amount of dampness going on, or else you're not gonna be able to get that wave pattern out of there. It seems counterproductive to wet the hair when you're about to dry it, but I promise you do not want it to be dry as a bone when you dry it, or else you're gonna have a way harder time getting it smooth. God, that's another really important one. Wow, I'm really laying some knowledge on you guys today. Damn, this is a good one. This is a good video. Good job, Brad. All right, I like to start right here, right on top of the ear, and just clip this part back. Now let's show you how to do this the way it should be done. We're gonna take our tool. I like to kind of go on top of the hair. Boom. Get it nice and smooth. Do not go all the way to the bottom of the hair yet. Smooth out just the top. We want to keep those ends wet still as much as possible. Then go underneath and smooth it out. Smooth it out. Boom, boom, boom. And then we can do the entire hair strand. Flip it over. Give it a little curl. Make sure you get those ends a couple of times. Don't overdo it. Once it's dry, it's dry. So let's give that a go and let me show you how it goes. And there we are, a nice and smooth, beautiful section of hair. And I should also mention, do not let this thing sit in one place at a time. You don't want to just be on the phone, texting, on TikTok. You don't want to just sit it there, because guess what that will do? It'll cause a lot of damage, and you do not want damage, okay? We're avoiding that today. We're avoiding the damage today, please. You probably saw that I did let it sit for a second. Like, I will twist this up and go 1, 2, 3, boom. Let it down. Again, twist it up, boom, 1, 2, 3, and let it out. Let it live. Don't kill it. We're not murdering anything today. We're letting things live, okay? Stop murdering your hair. That's a PSA for today. Okay, let's move on to the next section. This is the front section. We're gonna do this one forward, so it gives us a beautiful whoosh in the face. We're gonna do it pretty much the exact same way again. You guys, once this hair is dry, it is dry. Do not pulverize the hair, okay? And now, I forgot for another tip to make the hair more luxurious and healthier and not so damaged with this baby right here. Once we get that curl in there, that little bit of a flip at the bottom, we're gonna put the brush back in, we're gonna wrap this hair back up, boom, 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 and we are gonna put this on the cool button. And now, you can do what you wanted, which was let it sit there for a moment. While this cools off, this is going to help close that cuticle and add more shine to the hair and help the hair from not overheating. So let's do that. Okay, this is what we have at the moment. It's looking smooth, it's looking great, and it has a little bit of bounce at the ends. But I'm gonna take it one step further and just pin up this whole section, because I like when the hair sets in place. It just gives you that va-va-voom. This has nothing to do with damage, which I know the video is supposed to be about. But I also wanna show you how to get a good blowout too with this thing. So I'm gonna pin that up, and I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other side and on the back of the head. The same technique on top, on bottom, getting the ends nice and smooth, wrapping it up, cooling it down, and letting it go, pinning it up, and boom, 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 boom. Less damage, sexier hair. Let's go for it. Second side, complete, baby. I don't know why I just did like a spitting sound effect when I was just balling. Side number two complete. Side number two complete. I really never get tired until I get to the top of the head. And then I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. But I'm going, I'm doing it. You know what I just thought of? Another tip to not damage your hair while using this. I see so many people grab sections that are this big. Like the entire back of their head just right in this thing. No, don't do that. I'm looking at you. Do not Small sections gets it done faster, I promise. What happens is when you grab a big section, you start applying the heat to the outside of the hair and the inside is not drying. So you're like, well, fuck, this section's not dry yet. But what you're doing is you're just causing so much heat damage to the outside hair, and the inside hair is not getting the attention it deserves. You have to take smaller sections so it all gets heated up and dried at the same time, and nothing is being over dried or overheated. So important. If I've taught you anything today and you're not subscribed to me yet, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10 million subscribers, and I would be so happy to have you here and have you come back every week, twice a week. Please, 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 please help me. Please keep teaching things and showing you things. And I just want to get to 10 million. It's like my childhood dream, and it'd be really fun for me. We have made it to the finish line here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Next section, we just, boom, slice that bitch in half. There we go. One on the bottom, one on the top. Depends on your preference. Let's do this shit. We're gonna do the same technique over and over again. This back section, blow dry it out. This next section, blow dry it up. I will show you that. I already said this a second ago, but I really cannot stress it enough that heat damage really occurs when you overheat this section of hair, amongst many other things. But that is super important. You're not taking massive sections and then applying the heat in the same spot for like 10 minutes straight. I know so many people with even curling irons and flat irons, you guys just leave it on your hair. And it's crazy. Like, people will be on the phone while they do these things, and it's just like sitting on the hair. Oh my god, it pains me, it hurts me, it pains me, it makes me want to die. But I'm not gonna die because I'm strong. Last section, yeah baby. And of course we're gonna elevate this section upwards to the sky, to the gods. This is the most painful section of all those. This is when my arms get tired and I'm just like over blow drying, and I still gotta pump out this one last section, baby. We can do this, we can do it. Hands in. Woo! Wow, my hand is really pale. Done. And my last clippy poo until we let this sit for a moment. And she's gorgeous. This is what you should look like. Beautiful, fabulous, gorgeous. I want fabulous. Miss Revlon One-Step, I know you are a favorite for most. And you just slayed that blowout. Congratulations! Yeah! What? You're happy that you got a cute little look today? Well, I'm not done. You haven't even literally seen the end result yet. What the fuck? How do you know it's gonna be cute? What if it's ugly? All right, my favorite part, letting these down, and look at how much more defined this curl is just because we let it sit for a second. It really is a make or break moment. Just letting these curls sit in the hair for 2 damn seconds. Oh, this is why I do hair. Moments like this. Like this. You can't tell me that's not satisfying. Oh, why did this side come out so much better? Oh, okay, so she's still cute on both sides. Oh, that's a fucking blowout if I've ever seen one, you guys. Let me just take the hair out and look how fabulous she looks. And here you have it. This is the final blowout. Miss Mannequin is looking extra fabulous today and bouncy. And oh my god, this hair looks shiny and full of life. Ooh, 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 baby. Yes, with that bounce. Yes, with that bounce. Yeah, okay, you gotta go now. Thank you very much for being here today. I am done with you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? And my last and final tip for healthier hair when using the one-step blow dryer, do not overdo it. That's really any hot tool. Once a week really should be enough for most, maybe twice. And if you really need to, I guess I'll say 3 times, okay? You just do not want to be putting heat on your hair every single day. If you learn how to properly pin up your hair before you go to sleep, that will maintain your blow dry for so long. This will help your hair not get frizzy when you sleep and also maintain that voluminous blowout. So when you wake up, you take it out, it's still there, hair, and you do not have to reapply the heat again. And if you want to shop our best-selling Super Gloss Ultra Frizz Defense Spray, it is linked below for you. You can also shop our hair colors, which we have so many of, and we just released natural hair colors as well. So if you have brown hair, you are in luck, and we might be in a country near you soon, or we might already be there. Check in the description box below. That's all for today, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.